They told us kindness would save us, that being good, generous, soft, would make the world return that same warmth. But it doesn't. It breaks you. In the name of virtue, we often hand over our peace, our time, our soul, and in the end, we are left cold, used and confused, wondering why our goodness birthed only pain. The ancient Stoics saw this coming, and they warned us, kindness without wisdom is self-destruction disguised as virtue. Let's unmask this bitter truth. Kindness makes you weak, if it's not backed by boundaries. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." But he never said to be defenseless. We're taught to be kind, no matter the cost. We say yes when we want to say no. We smile while something inside us screams. This is not kindness. This is cowardice, pretending to be virtue. True Stoic strength is not found in being agreeable. It's found in restraint, in drawing a hard line between duty and delusion. If you let the world walk over you, you're not being kind. You're betraying your own soul. A Stoic does not sacrifice his clarity to please the chaos of others. Kindness without discernment attracts manipulators. Seneca warned us, "A generous man is always prey to the greedy." When your kindness is indiscriminate, you attract the very people who will drain you dry, people who confuse virtue with vulnerability. They will feed on your goodwill until there is nothing left of you but exhaustion and bitterness. The Stoic does not give freely to everyone. He gives rightly, he observes, judges, withholds when it is wise, because kindness is not an obligation, it is a weapon, and it must be sheathed until the time is right. Kindness can make you emotionally weak. Epictetus taught, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. When your kindness is rooted in the desire to be liked, you are enslaved by the opinions of others. You begin to fear rejection, fear being misunderstood, so you contort yourself into something you're not, just to keep the peace. This is emotional fragility. A Stoic man does not fear disapproval. He does not offer kindness as a bribe for acceptance. He chooses virtue over validation. He does not trade his peace for applause. Kindness delays your inner growth. There is a war inside every man, between what is easy and what is necessary. When we're too kind and to others, to our excuses, to our laziness, we give in to comfort. We avoid conflict, confrontation, the fire of truth. And so we remain boys in a world that demands men. The Stoics believed in voluntary hardship. They trained themselves to suffer, not out of masochism, but because true strength is forged in discomfort. Kindness, when used as an escape from difficulty, becomes a drug that numbs the will, and a man numbed by ease will never rise to his true potential. Kindness, without a code, will corrupt your soul. Kindness is a virtue only when it serves justice. Otherwise, it becomes complicity. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." A good man is not always a nice man. Sometimes he must say no. Sometimes he must walk away. Sometimes he must confront, destroy, end. Not because he is cruel, but because he is aligned with nature, and nature is not always gentle. If you allow your kindness to override your code, you become an instrument of chaos. You enable liars. You protect corruption. You betray what is right in the name of what is easy. The Stoic chooses to be just, not liked. He would rather walk alone with integrity than be praised by fools. So, yes, kindness can ruin your life if it is blind, if it is weak, if it is desperate for approval. But in the hands of the disciplined, the discerning, the inwardly free, kindness becomes divine because it is no longer about people-pleasing. It becomes an act of inner strength, a decision, not a default. We, who walk the Stoic path, do not reject kindness. We refine it. We wield it with reason. We control it, so it never controls us, and in doing so, we become men of virtue, not victims of it. If this truth spoke to something deep in you, remember, the world doesn't need more nice men. It needs men who are just, men who are whole, men who think like Stoics. Subscribe. Walk with us. Stoic. Power. Discipline. Peace.